So the date at Sonisphere is going to be your first date in quite a long time, 20 years in fact. Where have you been? How come you haven't done more festival dates?
Well, I only joined 5 or 6 years ago, so I can only guess that it would be a combination of either not being in the country in festival season, along with there not being a festival that the band felt like they particularly wanted to play at that particular time. The last one was Reading '91.
Wow.
And in terms of the UK, they've been playing at festivals which haven't really been that far away, just Belgium or Germany or France. And now, this year, we are here, there is one we want to play, great. There will be newer songs. There's a lot of songs that the band have written since the last festival that they've never put on an album. Some of those are, I think, some of the best stuff they've ever done. And then since I've joined the band, we've written a fair few songs as well. So a mixture of those along with a lot of the old, more classic stuff.
Do you think you'll ever put them on an album?
There's no plans not to put them on an album, and I've not heard any plans to put them on an album. So that's your vague answer for that one.
I loved it.
I think it's quite an interesting and atmospheric time to play. One of the key elements of the Sisters show is that we always want to play when it's dark, because we put a lot of time and thought into the lighting of the show, the lighting, the spectacle of it, which you can't really get across when you're playing against daylight. And if we can't have the environment in which we can have the visual element of the band, it's kind of like not having the right audio equipment as well.
And I know that there's going to be a lot of younger audiences at Sonisphere who might not remember the Sisters from the first time round. What songs would you tell them to listen to first time to experience the Sisters?
Definitely a song called More, M-O-R-E. Another one called Ribbons, which is one of my favourites. And there's a track called Alice, which is brilliant, which they re-recorded in '93.
On the 13th of November, you're playing the Roundhouse. Are you looking forward to playing that venue because it has so much status?
Absolutely, and again, it's somewhere a bit different, and more importantly, it's an independent venue, and we're really keen to focus on playing those sort of venues that have a lot of personality to them.
So who are you most looking forward to seeing at Sonisphere Festival?
I'd like to see Biffy Clyro. I think they've got a very individual and very dramatic sound. Hopefully I'll get a chance to actually see them because they're playing just before us.
What would you say is your greatest festival moment?
I think it had to be when I saw a band called Three Colours Red play at Reading. I think it was like '97. But you know when a band's big, but it still feels like it's your band? It was one of those moments, like no one else quite understood. In the same way as seeing Feeder the same year on the same stage when they just brought out their first EP, was the same sort of, that kind of, you kind of associate with this band and you get it in a way that other people don't, or at least you believe.